Siamo live su YouTube e TikTok e oggi ci vediamo un po' di Shimura-ken, altissimi livelli di comicità giapponese.
この本の、10ページ、10ページ開いていい？英語というのはとりあえず発音を注意するように発音に難しいから。はい、いくよ。じゃあ、ちょっと読んでみて、10ページ。お前、授業中にガム噛んでダメだ、お前、ガム噛んでた。はい。はい、読んでみて、10ページ。
This is my father.
次は
This is my mother.
それじゃあ向こう英語通じないよお前。
しかしnon si capisce.
はっきり言ってもっとゆっくり。
This
Con calma.
is my mother.
そのマザーの発音が悪い。This is my father.
This is
This is
Gigi and you.
This is my father.
Gigi is my father.
グーベリーグーだよ。はい、次言ってみて。
Who's this?
ん？
Who's this?
うん。
It's my uncle.
アンクルの発音が悪い。It's my uncle.
Lo so che è stupido, però a me fa ridere.
アンクル。
Anchuru.
チリじゃない。アンクル。
Anchuru.
アンクル。
Anchuru.
グー。はい、座って嬉しいよ。
Buonasera Ella.
読んでみて。
Buonasera Mario Cane.
お前背でかいね。読んでみて。
This is my father. This is my mother.
お待てよ、お前前の聞いてないのかお前は。発音が違うんだから。This is my father. This is my father.
This is my father.
さあ発音がお前おかしいよ。father. This is. This is.
This is my father.
Buonasera Jerry Scotti Prime.
father.
Faza.
そうそうそう。はい。
Buonasera Franco La Cava.
その次抜かしたのお前この2行目。
This is my mother.
マザー、マザーじゃないの。マザー。This is my mother. お前。
This is my mother.
マザ
Mother.
ー。そうそう、マザー。はっきり発音しないと。はい、これは。
Who's this?
Who's this?
Who's
威
this?
張んなくていいんだよね。はい、そうするとね。
It's my uncle.
あんこじゃない。あんこだ、それは。それはあんこ。これ日本のあんこ、甘いやつ。違うの。
Buonasera Manu Manu Cam.
It's my uncle.
Buonasera
It's my
Stefano.
uncle.
It's my uncle.
そうそうそう、その次言ってよ。次のページ。はい。
He's a high school
Buonasera
teacher.
Rick.
どうしたらそう
115L.
発音になるからお前はな。もっとはっきり分かりやすく英語は。He's a high school teacher. He's a high school. ハイスクールって言うの、ハイスクール。
High school.
そう、ハイスクールテーチャー。
Teacher.
テーチャ
Teacher.
ー。ベリーグー。はい、座ってよろしい。男性は、女性ちょっとやってください。はい、言って。次のページ、こっち行ってるか。何見てんだよ。読むの、ここ読むの読んで。
This is Fred.
Sige
He's my brother.
He's my brother.
He's my brother.
brother ね。He's my brother.
He's my brother.
brother.
Brother. Brother.
Qua c'è anche un gioco di parole da 4 soldi, perché Bragia vuol dire anche reggiseno.
わかんねえな。じゃあ違う日本語教えてやるよ。日本語言ってみな。私のYou see? 小池バカタレが。発音の基礎がなってないなお前の場合な。おい、笑ってる場合じゃないよ。お前やってみな。はい。教科書それいいから。今度日本語教えてやるよ。日本語。きれいな日本語な。なんだ君は。
Insegna in giapponese. Nanda Kimio. Che diavolo sei?
もっともっとそう。 なんだ君は。
なんだ君は。
ことしてねえお前ね。手こうやって。
手こうやって。
手こうやってはいらないんだよ。小池。
小池。
手がこっちだこう。逆だべお前。こうだべ。こう。小池。
小池。
バカじゃねえか。よく覚えてくれね、レスルようにね。はい、今日授業これだけ。はい、立って。
Oh my god.
No, 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 no.
Buonasera, Diego.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
È un deficiente. Shimura Ken. Buonanima.
Iいか、この豚バラ肉は出来損ないだ。この煮込みの足りないゴリゴリとした歯触り、それに皮もついていない。
Non ha senso.
4回4回はい4回これ君の4回はい持ってけ持ってた
どうすんのよ。
今日こうみんな泊まろうか大丈夫だ
Non può disegnare, cioè si può solo salire. Ah, si toglie pure le scarpe. Ah, mannaggia, TikTok. Giustamente. Qua. Sono andato avanti che non vorrei che mi fanno uno strike. Che Shimuraken ogni tanto le faceva questi sketch un po' borderline.
Yeah, well, I tell you, I've really done some crazy jobs before, but this is really takes a cake. Really, I've never seen such a strange,
Non ha senso.
Shaking a baby, shaking a baby, hey, 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 shaking a baby, God damn it, hey, God. There you go.
Ma questo è Kitano Takeshi. O Takeshi Kitano. Che in Italia non molti sanno, in realtà in Giappone lui in televisione fa veramente programmi comici di dubbio gusto e poi invece al cinema fa film spaventosamente belli come Hanabi, come Dolls, eccetera. Arriva la polizia. Buonasera Vitali. Sempre Kitano Takeshi. Comicità. Andiamo avanti, non volete troppo. Ecco. Questo è Takeshi Kitano, eh? Rendiamoci conto. Anda qual è? Sadako. Addirittura una citazione ai fratelli Lumia. Che effetti speciali, oh. Ehi, che fai? Non leggi che è vietato fumare? Per colpa di gente come te il mondo fa schifo. Buonasera Angelica. Non ho ben capito. Ah, perché è identico. Ok, pardon. Sono scemo.
ちょっとあんた、はい、待ってんの？ええ。だったら並びなさいよ。
Fai la fila.
並びなさいっつうの。並ぶほどのもんじゃないだろうって。
Mica si fa la
並
fila.
んでんだから並びなさいよ。私はここでいいよ、乗るんだから。ダメだよ、みんな並んでんだから後ろ並びなさいっつうの。そうだよね。並ぶほどのことじゃないだろうって。なんだよ。なんだ、便所かよ。階段使うか。
Mamma mia.
何見てんのよ。
Infatti, che ti guardi? Mamma. Erano proprio altri tempi, eh? Ah, finito così.
8人家族を支えるご主人は製紙工場にお勤め。
Ah, ma è quello di prima. Non ha senso. Buonasera Nino. Buonasera Tatiana. Ecco, addio. Ce ne guardiamo un altro, se sta. Questo della porta.
あ、田代ですけど、書類をお持ちいたしました。あ、はい、たまえ。
Che decisione.
Hey. あ、田代ですけど、書類をお持ちいたしました。あ、はい、たまえ。はい。
何やってんの？
違うよ。はい。田代ですけど、書類をお持ちいたしました。あ、はい、たまえ。
Buonasera Paxi.
閉めて。
Cabe.
田代ですけど、書類をお持ちいたしました。あ、はい、たまえ。
Buonasera Andrea. Non ha senso.
入ってこいってほら。入ってこい、入ってこい。大丈夫か？というわけで、私の報告は以上です。はい、ご苦労さん。はい。じゃあ帰っていいよ。よろしいですか？どうもお疲れ様でした。じゃあ今のを聞いてたな。はい。じゃあ来週月曜までに一応まとめてください。はい。来週月曜日は
Non ha senso.
じゃあ今日は最後。はい。じゃあお疲れ様でした。どうも。
Cambiamo totalmente registro.
友達になりませんか自分と。いいですよ。じゃあ友達になってくれないか。
Questo tizio deve riuscire a farsi 10 amici,
Japan has been facing
no,
a
pardon,
loneliness
100
epidemic for the
amici
last 2
in
decades.
24
Japan is the
ore.
third loneliest country in the world, with 31% of the population living alone and a quickly declining birth rate. But today, I'm challenging that idea by trying to make as many friends as I can in 24 hours and inviting them to a house party on the same day.
Would you want to come?
Let's see if I can make any friends in Tokyo and if they'll show up to the party.
Deve non solo farsi degli amici che dichiarino di essere suo amico, ma deve anche invitare a una festa la sera stessa e vediamo chi si presenterà.
友達になりませんか24時間以内に友達何人できるかっていうのをちょっと検証してて、もしよかったら友達になりませんかいいですよ。いいですかお名前はカズマさん。ちなみになんですけど、ハウスパーティーみたいなのをしようと思ってて、もしよかったら今夜って時間とかってあったりしますか
Quindi amico ha detto sì, però per la festa stasera sono
忙
impegnato,
しいんですかそれでも
isogashi.
友達1人目で。ありがとうございます。First one. What's your name?
Afrik.
Afrik. Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
I'm from Indonesia.
Indonesia. Do you want to be my friend? Yes. We're hosting like this house party tonight. Would you be down to come?
Yeah. So I'm your first friend.
Yeah. Oh, you're my second friend tonight. You're my second friend. This is easy. I feel like now I can get like approach a lot more people. So yeah, let's keep asking people.
Interessante perché lui lo
You guys
chiede a
wanna become my
tutti,
friends?
sia
I also asked some of
international
the people I
che
met how it is for
giapponesi.
them making friends in Tokyo.
Impossible? How come?
Because they have
Fare amici in Giappone per questa ragazza è impossibile,
their own life here already.
Right.
perché loro hanno già la loro vita. Ma questo allora va bene per tutte le città del mondo. Se tu ti trasferisci, chiaramente le persone, i locals, le persone del luogo, avranno già il loro giro di amicizie.
Right.
Also, they don't think that we can speak Japanese, and they
Questo magari è vero, anche perché molti non pensano che noi sappiamo parlare giapponese
don't want to speak English,
e non vogliono parlare inglese.
so
Right.
we just don't talk at all.
Okay, so tonight I'm like hosting house party with a bunch of strangers that I meet today. Would you guys be down? You know, we'll meet more people if you guys still come. Okay, perfect. すいません。友達になりませんか Yay? Nay? Nay? No? Excuse me. What's your name?
Scappa, non basta.
Ponina and Oha. Nice to meet you. Is it hard to like make friends here in Japan?
Japanese friends is a bit difficult.
Yeah.
I think if you cannot speak any Japanese
Ok, è difficile se non parli nessun giapponese, questo ci sta.
sense, I think it's easy if you can communicate.
Do you guys speak Japanese? 少しだけ? ちょっとだけ? Tonight I'm like hosting like this house party with like a bunch of people that I meet. You don't have to stay too long, so yeah.
Diventerà
Can you send an
Yeah.
address?
Excuse me.
una festa tra
簡単するともう難しい。
stranieri. Cos'è che ha
Excuse
detto?
me. 友達作るのって結構簡単す
È facile appunto fare amicizie.
るともう難しい。
Tomodachi non ho amici.
今夜ハウスパーティーやろうと思ってるんだけど、もし友達いないなら。あ、自分は
あなた誰? Chi sei tu?
あ、そうやね。まあ、ジェシー。必要？じゃあ来てくれる？
Tomodachi shitsuyo. Questa frase è bella e terrificante allo stesso momento. Cioè, ho bisogno di amici.
あり？よし。
So after a few more rejections, I decided to try a new strategy.
本当ですか？お名前なんて言うんですか？ダニエル。出身
Ma
は
questa credo che sia... Che università? Questa è un'università. Per un attimo mi sembra la Jochi Daigaku. Non lo so. Buonasera Tatiana.
Oh, so you speak English too? Okay, okay. So do you go to school here?
Yeah,
So like, do you know a bunch of people here?
I know people here and there, I guess.
You wanna help me make friends here?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah? Alright, let's go, let's go. I just made another friend and we're gonna try to find more friends here on campus. Let's go. すみません。友達になりませんか名前はジェシーです。はじめまして。セナ。グレイス。みんな二人とも東京students from here. Oh, so you guys speak English too?
Definition of friend.
Oh, that's my definition of friend. First, I think we have
Bellissima domanda. Qual è la definizione di amico?
to connect, and from there we can slowly get to know each other. Okay, actually tonight we're hosting like this house party, right? With like a bunch of strangers. いけない。でも友達になってくれる。
全然なります。
Yo, Daniel, what's up? What's up? Oh, okay.
I brought a friend.
Oh, you brought a friend. Okay, wait, what's your name?
My name is Harold.
Sale.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from?
I'm from Korea. Not North.
Okay. You speak perfect Japanese. 日本語も全然。
全然。
今夜ハウスパーティーやるんだけど、来る？
あ、行く行く。
行く？ Yes, let's go, let's go. すいません。友達になりません
Quindi
か？
alla fin fine, tanti
友達になりません
stranieri.
か？
Perché come diceva la ragazza all'inizio, alla fin fine, chi è del posto ha già il suo giro di amici. Ci sta. Invece sono gli stranieri che vanno, quindi hanno più fame di amicizie, di nuove conoscenze. Ci sta.
お、何を持って友達？
インスタ交換。
インスタ交換っていうか、まあ、今夜ハウスパーティーをしようっていう企画をしてて。
バイト。
あ、バイト？
Baito, un altro modo per dire arubaito, quindi hanno un lavoro part-time.
いませんか？自分と。いいですよ。
Oh, fantastico.
今夜ハウスパーティーをしようと思ってて。そう、よかったら。You guys can just bring all your friends. 別なね。別なのがあるんだね。またね。すいません。友達になりませんか？
Però comunque non hanno accettato di andare al party.
いいですか？お名前は？
レイです。
レイ。今夜ハウスパーティーみたいなのあるんですけど、もしよかったら。
今日バイトで。
バイトなんです。
C'è anche da dire che uno straniero sconosciuto che dice stasera vieni a casa mia, ovviamente uno va sulla difensiva, eh? Anche lei dice che c'è il baito.
Despite the size of Tokyo, I also ran into some familiar faces.
Yo! 久しぶり。久しぶり。
I remember you interviewed me like a year and a half.
Yeah, the song you're listening to. 曲何聴いてますか？
僕はアーティストです。
アーティストなんですか？
はい、カイ君と探したら出てきます。
We're hosting like this like house party.
Caspita, si ricorda che ha intervistato random per strada.
すいません。あれ今夜パーティーをするみたいな企画をしていて、来たりとかってあったりしますかね？
すみません、今日予定あって。
予定あるんですね。じゃあまた今度。
I've seen you somewhere.
Actually, tonight I'm planning to host this like house party.
Oh.
Yeah, would you guys be down?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Do you guys want to become my friends?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How is it like making friends here in Tokyo?
Well, my mum's Japanese, so
Right.
I've had friends in
Okay.
Japan already.
Like, would you say it's much harder to like make Japanese friends than foreign friends?
Yeah, but it
Definitely.
depends on the place that you go. You
Oh.
go to the right place, like
C'era Giorgio.
Shibuya.
渋谷とか？
Place that you go. You
Oh.
go to the right place, like Shibuya.
渋谷とか？
Me, it's
Okay.
definitely harder to make Japanese friends.
Right,
My Japanese
yeah.
is not that good.
Tonight I'm hosting this house party, right? Would you guys be down to
Wait, no
come
key.
stop by and check it out?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Would you?
Yeah.
That's
All right,
cool.
perfect. Thank you. Excuse me. Do you guys want to become my friends? Yeah. I make videos here and there. I'm planning to host like this house party, right? Would you guys be down to stop by? Yeah. Planning to host a house party. Would you be down to come stop by?
For sure.
Yeah. Okay. If someone approach, right? Hey, do you want to become a friend?
Yeah.
I'm like, sure. Like, I'm not gonna say no.
Yeah, that's true. I think once you enter like the real like adult world,
Then that's when I'm gonna get a lot of rejection.
As with
Certo. Cioè nel momento in cui, cioè quando si è bambini, vuoi giocare con me, è una cosa standard, però giustamente nel mondo degli adulti tutti ti guardano super creepy.
all cultures, making friends in the adult world becomes an exponentially hard task in
Bravissimo.
Tokyo.
È una cosa di tutte le culture. Però
Despite being the most populous city in the
c'è
world, social
comunque un
isolation is one of
problema
the
di
biggest issues
solitudine.
surrounding its citizens.
Like honestly, making new friends in Japan is like
Giappone.
much easier than I thought. I guess not the downside, but I was only able to like mostly make foreign friends or international friends, and it was a little bit harder for me to approach Japanese people. I think, especially when I was on college campus with a bunch of international students.
do you think that culturally Japanese people just might not be as open to being friends?
I think they are open, but at the same time, in their eyes, I look foreign, right? So if I like randomly approach and ask, hey, you wanna become my friend? I think they'll be like a bit suspicious. They'll be like, oh, why is this guy randomly asking? me to become
Buonasera,
my friend?
Resident
Yeah, I wanna see
Green.
if I can like make more Japanese friends and try to have them come over to the house party.
But how was it for you when you moved to Tokyo making friends?
I guess like when I moved to Tokyo, right? I graduated from the school in the States and I moved back to Tokyo for work. It's much harder for me to like meet new people outside the workplace. This video is gonna give me an opportunity to like meet people from like various backgrounds, and looking forward to it and see who will pull up to the event.
As I was moving to my next destination, I decided to ask my taxi driver about his experience in making friends in Tokyo as an adult.
Vedi, vedi. Alla fin fine un adulto standard, quindi con una vita da local, gli amici che ha ancora sono quelli delle medie, delle superiori, quando era ragazzo.
アドバイスとかってありますかね。なんか友達ここ行けば作れるよとかこうしたら作れるよみたいな。この年になるとね、そういう友達とか面倒くさくなる。
A questa età diventa un po' una scocciatura fare nuove
ハウス
amicizie.
パーティーみたいなのがあるんで来ませんか。Yes, no。もしじゃあ来れたら来る感じでいいですか。OK。すいません。友達になりませ
Se
んか。
posso venire verrò.
After almost 6 hours of asking strangers to be my friend and a handful of rejections, I was emotionally defeated.
I don't think I can make it.
The rejections were getting to my head.
I'm so tired. Excuse me. Why?
I know you.
Is it harder to like make friends here than back home?
It's so difficult.
It's a little bit difficult.
I just only have one friend.
Yeah,
Just
same.
one.
I'm hosting this like house party with a bunch of strangers that I met up tonight. Would you guys be down to like stop by, connect, and yeah? Yeah, you wanna be my friend?
Fino adesso 46 persone hanno detto
I'm
che
actually hosting like a
andranno.
house party with a bunch of people that I meet
Vedremo.
up today. Would you guys wanna come?
Yeah,
Yeah?
let's do it.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, so right now I'm trying to see how many friends I can make in 24 hours here in
Any
Tokyo,
friends?
Japan.
Oh, nice to meet you.
And-
My name's Kai.
Jesse, having like a house party. You wanna come?
I bet.
Yeah?
We're gonna have enough for 50 people?
Yeah.
I'll be there at the party later. Thanks for the
Yeah.
invite, Jesse.
I think I was a bit nervous in the beginning. I wasn't really confident. And honestly, the hardest part about this was like finding people that look like they'll say yes. If they're international or like if they're a foreigner, they'll most likely say yes because maybe they're visiting here or they don't have that community yet. And also like once I got the conversation going, I feel like a lot more people joined and wanted to like know what was going on. So like that made it much easier for me to like ask those people if they wanted to be my friends, right? I'm tired, exhausted. I'm nervous because like I invited this many people and if it's not really good, then I'm letting people down. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure it'll turn out good.
If there's one store in Tokyo that's going to have the goods for a party of hopefully 50 people, it's good old Don Quixote.
No, non andate a Don Quixote perché tutto costa di più, è un casino, uscirete con maledetta. Cioè, andateci per guardarlo, ma non come primario obiettivo del vostro shopping. Ogni tanto stanno delle offerte buone, potete trovare anche dei prezzi decenti, ma vedo una inflazione di eccitamento per questo Don Quixote che alla fin fine è uno store super cafone, super pieno di prodotti tra cui è difficile raccapezzarsi. Buonasera, ciao ciao. Sebbene facilmente, buonasera Wizen, sebbene facilmente si possa poi, se si va per turismo, di solito all'ultimo piano presentare il passaporto e ti fanno la dichiarazione per l'esenzione dall'IVA.
3 people just left.
3 people? Okay, wait. So now we're down to 40. Shoot.
Però 3 persone almeno ti hanno scritto.
Bro, I'm worried too.
Are we buying all this for nothing?
Literally, look at the amount of food we're buying for this event. If people don't show up, I mean, yeah. I'm scared. I know, it better turn out. People better show up. Look at the amount of stuff I bought.
35.000
Okay. Yeah,
35.000 yen.
Bro, I haven't eaten anything yet. Let's first drop this off.
Oh, people are flaking.
I know.
So stressed.
Ma sì, al massimo ve la mangiate.
And after spending way too much money in Donkey, and with more and more people leaving the group chat, it was time to finally start setting up for the party.
To a good night,
I'm just hoping that like people will show up. Yeah.
20 minutes to past start time. Slowly but surely, people started to trickle in.
Piano piano vengono. Quanti di questi saranno giapponesi?
The room started to fill up, so we decided to hold a tournament for a Japanese game known as Achimuite Hoi, where the goal is to not look in the direction that your partner points.
はい。
3, 2, 1. あっち向いてほい。
あっち向いてほい。 Okay, semi-final. All right. Oh! 1万円これ勝った人もらえるんで。あ、ちょっと。Yes! Right,どうぞどうぞ。This is the winner.
So how was it like, yeah, meeting like new people for the first time and like making like, I guess, new friends?
I think it was really fun.
Yeah,
He was. On the games?
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
So like meeting like new people, would you guys like step out of your comfort zone and like maybe like approach people and make more friends?
We're usually very shy,
Right.
and today
On the
we're
bus.
like, let's talk to other people.
Yeah.
And we think we spoke to like maybe half of them.
So you guys were able to like meet new people and like make connections?
Yeah. All of us were so cool with us.
Right. Oh, that's
Yeah,
sick.
yeah.
That's sick.
Super fun, and thank
Yeah.
you for doing this.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it was so fun. Thank you so much.
After all of the festivities, we finally decided to see how many friends we were able to make today.
2, 3,
4, 5, 6,
7, 8, 9,
10,
11, 12,
13, 14,
15,
16,
17,
18,
No, 19.
20, 21,
22, 23, 24,
25, 26,
27,
29.
And all right, 30. Hey!
30.
All right, well, thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. I know it's a bit unusual way to make new friends, but I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. じゃあちょっと乾杯を一緒にしたいと思います。3, 2, 1, 乾杯!
8 hours on the streets, 95 interviews, and 16 new friends later. Even with the whopping 20 strangers waiting in the group chat in a flash,
Beh,
I
poteva
cannot
andare
believe we
peggio
still somehow managed to pull off the
per
party.
quanto riguarda il
Honestly,
numero di
I had a
amici.
great time, but it was really cool to see everyone enjoying themselves in
Però
It was crazy to think just 8 hours
pochi
ago.
giapponesi.
These are all complete strangers
O
from
forse
different
zero.
countries, backgrounds, and walks of life who are all coming together in a random room in Tokyo to enjoy a Friday night.
You want to be my friend? Because no one's going to show up to this event. Please.
What's like the highest deal you've
how
seen in your
actually
company?
get a job in Japan.
I don't remember the exact amount, but I want to say
30 to 45 mil.
Some foreigners in Japan are making $700,000 to $1 million US a year. But how do you get a high-paying job here? Nobody knows the answer better than the people that hire you. So today we're asking Japan's top performing recruiters how to get a high-paying job.
What's your name, where you're from, and how long have you been in Japan for?
So my name is Stephanie. I'm originally from Australia, but I've been living in Japan for almost 5 years now.
My name is Rebecca Savage. I am from a place in England called Warrington, in between Manchester and Liverpool, right in the middle, and I've been in Japan for 3 years.
My name is Josh. I've been living in Japan for 5.5 years, and I'm originally from the US.
My name is Deontay. I've been in Japan for about 20 years total now.
My name is
And
Han
then in
Gao,
Japan.
and
Yes.
I was born and raised in China, and this is actually my 6th year in Japan.
How many years of experience do you have working as a recruiter in Japan?
About a year and a half.
About 2.5 years.
I've been a recruiter for the past 5.5 years.
I've been here for total 4 years now.
I joined recruitment, I think, 2 years ago.
Why did you get into recruiting?
I can only do 2 jobs here, so either English teaching or recruiting. I tried the English teaching, that was an absolute failure.
You didn't like it?
Awful. I can't speak Japanese, and when the kids are all like, la la, and I might be quiet, they don't know what I'm saying, so it wasn't for me.
Long story short, there's a thing called Boston Career Forum. A lot of new grads can sign up for it after they graduate, and I signed up for it, and the only jobs that didn't require Japanese were recruitment firms. So I had no idea what it was, but I ended up signing up, and then I got on a plane here and started.
L'unico lavoro Questo è interessante. L'unico lavoro che non richiedeva la conoscenza del giapponese erano le agenzie di recruiting, quindi collocamento, di ricerca di lavoro. Ed è interessante perché in fondo in Giappone volendo si può anche lavorare senza sapere il giapponese, più difficile per carità, ma non immaginavo che fossero le agenzie di recruiting.
Boston Career Forum, I thought you had to be able to speak both Japanese and English.
Actually, you don't.
You don't?
Yeah, just
Okay.
English is fine.
So what industry can you get paid the most here in Japan?
I would say healthcare.
Healthcare, quindi la sanità, sono quelli che in teoria hanno un salario più alto e vabbè, ci sta.
It's recession proof basically. No matter what happens, you always need healthcare, you always need the latest technology to fight diseases. So
Ok, di quando è? Ah, di 4 mesi fa, quindi secondo lei c'è la recessione, quindi il mondo del medico, della ricerca medica o della tecnologia medica, ricerca, l'ho detto io, no? Tecnologia medica, pagano di più perché è un qualcosa di cui si ha sempre bisogno.
you can do well through any market or through any times with healthcare.
And maybe fintech and IT industry.
Sì, quindi la fintech, non so come si dica in italiano, e IT, quindi ecco, IT, ci siamo capiti.
I think tech and maybe business
Tech.
consulting firms. I think
Business consulting firms, ok, quindi le aziende di consulenza finanziaria.
they pay the most.
You hear that the salary in Japan is pretty low relative to Western countries. How can someone get a high-paying job here in Japan?
I would say definitely, especially with the yen right now, I think it's not looking too good for a lot of Japanese companies. But to find a good, I guess, paying job, I think one language does matter.
Obviously, language.
Learn Japanese. My Japanese.
Ah, piacere, se volete essere pagati di più, imparate il giapponese.
is so bad. I think I got really lucky.
When I was job hunting in Japan, even I struggled to find a job since I didn't speak business level Japanese. But I got lucky and was able to learn through my friends and family, but not a lot of people have the resources like I did, especially since a lot of
But I think more for like IT tech companies, you might not need that so much. But if you could speak
Japanese, English.
È vero, le aziende di IT, quindi programmazione, eccetera, richiedono meno il giapponese. Verissimo, avevo un paio di amici che non lo parlavano poco e senza problemi hanno lavorato.
You're really good to go. If you have one more language,
there's a higher chance you could kind of climb the ladder and become manager roles or like specialist roles as well. Of course.
Però chiaramente se conosci il giapponese puoi fare carriera più facilmente.
Of course, compared to like the US, people do make a lot more. In Japan, you can find those positions, but it's very niche. A lot of the time, it's either finance related or tech related, maybe strategy or consulting related.
we do have a market for non-Japanese speakers. However, you do need to realize the main market in Japan is actually targeting Japanese audience. And your day-to-day work will be
Chiaro.
60% Japanese, 40% English. So I think the business level of Japanese will be really important.
But you also see it as people not
E quindi stanno spingendo il messaggio che, buonasera Giacomo, serve il giapponese per lavorare in Giappone. Ci sta.
being able to speak English and
Right.
still being able to get a high-paying job.
Right.
So how are they able to do that?
Yeah, that's a good question. But I think it's really having a specialty in that role, right?
Experts in their
Tutto bene, tutto bene. Mi vedo sto video e poi andiamo a nanna.
skills, like
Tu invece tutto a posto, Giacomo?
to a point where they're leaders in their industry.
For example, if you're a marketing person, if you're an engineer, just being able to specialize in that, I think, kind of goes beyond just the language part as well too. And also having like people management skills, I think that really brings up the salary as well too.
And if you want to move to the next stage of people management, you get a bump in your salary.
So if you're able to, talk to people, manage a team, I think that definitely helps you out to kind of raise the
Vabbè, questo è un commento standard, se sei bravo a gestire la gente, hai capacità comunicative, tutto ok, perfetto. Buonasera, ai. Chiaramente puoi far carriera, ci
So
sta.
like, do you have to be in Japan in order to get a job?
That's actually ideal. That's
Right.
preferred. But
Sì, devi stare in Giappone per pigliare un lavoro in Giappone? Sì. La maggior parte delle volte sì,
there are companies who's willing to sponsor your visa for working in Japan. And also there are recruitment
Genki desu. Yokatta.
agencies who would provide you visa sponsorship.
Since you've been recruiting for 5 years, I'm sure you've seen a lot of high-performing deals. What would you say is like the biggest deals you've seen?
The highest one
Ok, questo è interessante. Qual è il contratto con il salario più alto che hai visto tu in quanto agente di collocamento?
Personally, that I've seen when I was at a recruitment company was 20 million.
20 milioni di yen, che qua me lo traduce me lo converte con 200.000 dollari. Sì, alto, ma
But the highest I've also heard is
però sì,
35
no, è
million.
alto.
What was money?
Aspetta,
Was 20 million. But the highest I've also heard is 30.
ok, però ne ha sentito anche di 350.000 dollari. Beh, caspita.
5 million.
What was the
money?
position?
The head of APAC for a software sales company.
Head of
I
APAC.
don't even know, like at least 400,000 USD?
Alla faccia,
Yeah.
100.000 dollari.
Like very senior, yeah.
Okay.
It ranges differently, but probably between 30 to 45 mil-ish. It would be general manager of FMCG industry. But for
Beh, general manager in effetti di una grossa azienda, più di 100.000 dollari li guadagna, chiaro.
IT, I'm sure you can probably get higher than that.
Higher.
There is a chance. Everything is possible. Everything is negotiable.
Right.
Ma tu saresti a livello N3 o più alto? Tu parli, N1, Nihongo no Ryokushikan, tu parli del giapponese. Io ho preso l'N2, l'N1 sono caduto per colpa della grammatica, che non c'avevo sbatti perché sono stupido. Perché la grammatica giapponese alla fin fine siamo sempre la stessa. Per migliorare con la grammatica devi veramente leggere tanti libri. Quindi kanji l'avevo passato, listening comprehension, vivendo in Giappone è facile. No, bravissimo, no. Adesso però il mio giapponese alla fin fine sta calando, perché sto usando di più l'inglese in questi ultimi anni. Il problema è leggere, dovrei leggere di più.
Really famous Japanese company. I think it's sort of like a CMO role. That was quite big. I can't remember the exact amount, but I want to say
Roughly?
Ichioku. Yeah,
Alla faccia, $1 milione di stipendio.
something like that. I think it was around that.
3 years ago, I had a colleague who closed a deal that was like 70 million Japanese yen, and the cut from that was like 20 million Japanese yen, so like 200K just from one deal.
Is recruitment
Giustamente, perché i recruiter si pigliano un pezzettino della fetta quando portano qualcuno di un buon livello all'azienda e chiudono il contratto. Quindi questo collega, visto che lo stipendio è di 700.000 dollari, si è messo in tasca 200.000 dollari con un solo contratto. Però
a lucrative job to have here in Japan, especially as a foreigner?
but I think in terms of the company, we probably get, depends on that candidate's salary, and we get like a portion, maybe starting from like 20% to 50% of that person's salary.
quindi a seconda del 3 mensilità, 200.000 dollari, 3 mensilità? Mi sa che c'è una mensilità bella sostanziosa, Giacomo.
For like one deal.
Some of the fees that you can earn are the highest in the world.
Loro quindi si prendono tra il 20 e il 50% del salario della persona che introducono all'azienda. Quindi, comunque, se riesci a fare 2-3 deal al mese, ti becchi la media dello stipendio delle persone che hai introdotto all'azienda. Quindi, caspita, si può guadagnare bene. Chissà se però riesci a farne 2-3 deal buoni al mese. Dicevo che il recruitment prende da 2 a 3 mensilità di commissioni. Qua il ragazzo ha detto che invece prende dal 20 al 50% dal 20 al 50% della mensilità. Probabilmente cambia a seconda dell'ambiente lavorativo, in cui loro si muovono, possibile. O anche dal paese, chissà.
35% and upwards
Vedi,
on a
lei
fee.
dice
The bases are not
35%.
the highest, but the commission people can make is fantastic.
Ciao, un altro Giacomo. Ciao, ti seguo mentre scrivo i kanji per l'esame di giapponese. Oh, no, Giacomo, concentrati. I kanji sono... usa le flashcard. Non so se probabilmente già lo sai, però le flashcard veramente aiutano parecchio. Poi adesso ci sono un sacco di app. Io poi adesso mi sto un attimo riappassionando visto che stavo appunto riducendo le mie capacità di scrivere i kanji, ho rispolverato il mio vecchio Nintendo DS in cui ho un 3 o 4 giochi. Praticamente io ho soltanto software per kanji su Nintendo DS, vintage ma funziona. Li trovi facilmente a pochi soldi anche su Vinted. Che esame deve dare? Ah, Giacomo chiede a Giacomo che esame deve dare.
And also lots of career progression.
Right.
So in the bigger companies, you can work your way up to director.
Uso un'applicazione per Android. Devo dare giapponese 1. Nihongo no Rokushiken 1? Cioè il più alto? Ho capito bene? Oppure giapponese 1 nel senso all'università il primo esame di giapponese?
MD.
Right. As a new grad, right? You don't really have much skills. You're just like straight out of college. How are you able to secure a good paying job?
As a new grad, just be a recruiter.
Dici se come neolaureato cosa mi consigli per avere un buon stipendio in Giappone? Fai il recruiter.
So, just quick explanation. I think if you get a job in Japan in a very Japanese company, you'll do like a rotation and you'll become a generalist trying sales, marketing, accounting, finance. As a recruiter, you just jump.
No, sarebbe N5 N4 università. Primo esame di giapponese all'università. Ok. Dove vai? Che io sappia, giapponese in Italia si studia partendo dal nord al sud, Venezia, Milano, Roma, Napoli, Lecce. Probabilmente adesso ci saranno di più. Roma, La Sapienza, ok.
Jump straight in. You start doing. It's a sales job. It's consulting and it's sales. So there's a really good way to make a lot of money. It's very lucrative. It's very niche. It's very stressful as well.
Right.
So you have to be able to talk and communicate. Like people skills is very important.
Ok, cioè capacità comunicative, capacità di approcciare la gente, di capire la gente sono gli skill, quindi sono skill, diciamo, in parte innati, in parte che hai come personalità, non come preparazione universitaria.
People, I don't even know if that's a word.
Yeah,
That's, you know what I mean.
I know what you. I would say as a new grad, if you had any.
Sì, in effetti lo si capisce, queste persone hanno tutte una grandissima capacità di spiegarsi chiaramente, anzi una capacità che io invidio perché io mi mangio le parole e ciò che dico è diverso da ciò che penso, ma non per intelligenza strategica, ma perché c'ho il cervello confuso. Io invidio estremamente le persone che riescono a farsi capire bene.
Any internship, please put it on your resume. Network, meet a lot of people, because this is a time that you meet really important people who can give you probably lifelong advice.
Però questo vale per tutto il mondo, mia cara, non solo per Tokyo, per il Giappone.
As a new grad, we all worry about maybe we'll get rejected because we don't have work experience.
Right.
You have to know there's people out there who's willing to look into your resume and actually see who you are.
Esatto, altrimenti nessuno si beccherebbe un primo lavoro in generale nella vita e moriremmo tutti disoccupati e l'umanità si estinguerebbe.
Every executive and now like maybe CEO level, they all start a new grad. So just be bold.
I'm sure like you've helped a lot of people go through like the interviewing process. Do you have any tips on like resume or interview?
So in Japan, they don't like job hoppers. If you're a job hopper,
Ok, in Giappone non amano le persone che cambiano lavoro spesso. È vero, sta un filino cambiando, però sì, c'è ancora questa mentalità che in azienda bisogna stare, se non per sempre, però per un bel po'.
Wind it in and stay at your company because it shows that maybe you can't commit or maybe you're hard to manage. You're not
Perché dai il messaggio che non ci si può tanto fidare oppure che sei una persona difficile da gestire
a performer.
o non performi bene.
Underlook the basic questions. You know, they're gonna always ask questions like, why are you trying to change your jobs? Why are you applying to these jobs? I think those are really basic questions, and people just say like, oh, like I can answer that question really.
È vero, quando fai un colloquio non sottostimare le domande che sembrano da quattro soldi. È un discorso cambiare e tradire l'azienda. Qualcuno sì la pensa così, qualcuno la pensa come un tradimento addirittura, sebbene ripeto sta cambiando. Quello che dice lui è interessante, non sottostimate le domande tipo perché vuoi cambiare lavoro, perché cerchi lavoro, che molta gente pensa appunto di poter rispondere così all'impronta, invece no, ci sono tecniche tipo mai infangare l'azienda in cui si stava prima, spiegare che quasi con riluttanza cambi lavoro, così dimostri uno che non sei un tipo che prende le cose alla leggera, due che sei un tipo che riflette ponderatamente, tre che comunque a un'intervista di lavoro parlare male di qualcun altro, anche se è semplicemente un'azienda, no, comunque non dà una buona impressione, è comunque qualcosa di negativo.
Easily, but these are actually like the core questions, and people don't work on that too much, so they kind of go into the interviews thinking they can
Sono
answer it right away.
d'accordo.
But Japanese companies, you can't quite see if they're satisfied with the answers that you give or not, and it kind of feels like you're kind of talking to a robot sometimes.
È vero, sono molto poker face. Quando fai la job interview in Giappone non ti fanno capire subito se è andata bene o meno, eh.
In my personal experience, like more like American companies, it's like you're actually talking to a person and you're actually really having a conversation, whereas Japanese companies it's like formatted all the time.
Right.
So you don't know
Sì, sono interviste molto standardizzate spesso.
if you're giving the right answer all the time because they all think about different things. But if you do have the template questions down and you're able to kind of answer it in a transparent way, then yeah, I think you could do good in most interviews. I want to say so.
For resume, I'm not sure in Japan, I think GPA is not a must thing for your resume, but do put as many internships as you can. If you've done different types of internships, try to maybe tailor it to the job that you're applying. And
Questo purtroppo è un consiglio che è una vera scocciatura, però è la realtà. Cioè, non esiste il resume, il curriculum. Esiste il tuo curriculum adatto per quella specifica azienda. Per cui, tipo se è un'azienda di import di cibo italiano, se scrivi che hai, che ne so, hai aiutato tuo zio ad aprire un ristorante parlando con i fornitori, certo, non scrivere che era tuo zio, farla come se fosse un internship, la metti più in luce. Se invece è un'azienda che, ne so, che vende prodotti odontoiatrici, allora magari non hai questa esperienza, però la stessa esperienza con tuo zio al ristorante, magari fai più accezione alla parte di vendita, quindi di contratti con i fornitori, eccetera. Bisogna modificare il curriculum a seconda dell'azienda per cui si manda l'application, c'è poco da fare.
at the same time, please put on activities that you've done in university that shows that you had the leadership, and also give some numbers, a number of projects, also the number of successful.
È vero, i numeri, sia che sei un neolaureato, sia che hai fatto altri lavori, scrivi in percentuale, cioè durante il mio periodo di, non lo so, sales, le vendite sono aumentate del 10%, oppure ho chiuso un contratto di tot migliaia di euro, eccetera.
Rate, but
perché il numero risalta, cioè entra nel cervello di chi legge il curriculum e anche dimostri di essere una persona che sa come dimostrare il suo valore o semplicemente che sa spiegarsi bene.
Depends on what you do for a job. If you're a data analysis, you can put as keywords and what's a successful rate, just all the numbers.
Esatto, non per forza uno fa le vendite, se sei un data analysis, puoi qualsiasi cosa, tipo con un sistema che ho finalizzato, adesso risparmiamo il 10% del tempo quando facciamo, che ne so, l'inventario, per esempio. Una qualsiasi cosa, però con i numeri, in effetti, funziona.
As many as you can to put on your resume.
Va bene, signori, è arrivata l'ora di andare a fare la nanna. Oggi siamo in pochi, ma pochi ma buoni, come dice un banalissimo proverbio. Allora, prima chiudo YouTube